it's Miss Chen. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about some common mistakes that people make when solving equations. But before we start, let me introduce you to Miss Sang here.
Hi, I'm Miss Sang. I'm super excited to do this lesson with Miss Chen. So, what do you think? Should we get started?
Yeah. So first, let's go over how to correctly solve an equation. So we have 7x plus 5 equals 3x minus 27.
So what do I do first?
The first thing you're going to do is isolate the variables all onto the left side.
Does it always have to be on the left?
It's just nicer to be on the left because the goal is to have your answer looking like x equals number, right? So if you have all the variables on the left to begin with, then it just makes things a little bit smoother.
That makes sense.
Okay, then after you isolate the variables, then you want to get rid of the constants and then get rid of the coefficients, just like we've always been practicing this whole year.
Got it.
Alright, so let's get started. Let's first review the correct way of solving equations.
Okay.
So the first thing you always want to do is to get all the variable terms onto the left side.
Why the left side?
Because the ultimate goal is to have x equals number as your solution, right? So if you move everything to the left first at the beginning, it just makes things a lot smoother.
That makes a lot of sense.
Alright, so this equation here is 7x plus 5 equals 3x minus 27. We first want to get the variables onto the left. So subtract 3x from both sides. This is gone, and we're left with 4x plus 5
equals negative 27.
That's right, Miss Sang. Then we want to get rid of the constants. Subtract 5 from both sides. This is gone, and we have 4x equals negative 32. Very nice. And we would still need to isolate the variable, so we are going to now divide both sides by 4, and x equals negative 8. This is our final solution.
Wow. Now I think I know how to do it.
Great. Let's see you try the next
I feel
one.
so smart.
Okay. So Miss Sang, go ahead and try solving this equation here.
Okay, so like you said, I'm going to go ahead and move the variable to the left. That way, I think I got this. Okay, awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and subtract 5y from both sides, which is going to leave me with 10y plus 2 equals 2. So now I just got to get rid of that constant.
Yep,
so I'm going to subtract 2 from both sides, leaving me with 10y equals 0. I know the answer.
Yeah? What's the answer?
It is no solution because I see this 0.
That's interesting, Miss Sang, because I see that you don't have your variable isolated yet. The goal is to have the y by itself equals number, right?
Oh, I think I made a mistake. What I really meant was I am supposed to, let's see, get rid of the coefficient. So I'm going to divide both sides by 10.
Good.
So y equals 0.
There you go.
Oops. Well, at least I know now.
Awesome. Problem number 2.
Dos. Okay, so I'm really good at this part. I know to move it to the left. So I'm going to go ahead and subtract 2x from both sides, which leaves me, this cancels out and this cancels out. So that leaves me with 3 equals 3. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the constant.
Okay.
Again, I'm going to subtract 3 from both sides, and I'm going to get 0 equals 0. You're not going to trick me again, Miss Chen. This time, I'm not going to make the same mistake. It's not no solution. It is x equals 0.
You sure?
High five.
No.
Why not?
Because you wrote 0 equals 0.
What's wrong with that?
Where did the x come from, Miss Sang?
From my pen?
X came out of nowhere. You got rid of all of the x's. 0 equals 0 is a true statement. When it's a true statement, the answer is
infinitely many solutions. Infinitely many solutions. I should have known. I think I figured out what I did wrong as well. Right here, I had a true statement.
Yeah, you didn't have to subtract the 3's away.
It
was already a true statement.
Look, you got a smart teacher right here. You should be appreciative. Awesome.
Problem number 3.
3. So, where do we move the variable? To the
left.
To the left. To the left. I know that song. So I'm going to go ahead and this time I'm going to add 5t to both sides.
Good.
Which cancels out again. Negative 8 equals negative 8. Darn those constants. So I'm just going to go ahead and add 8 to both sides. And I'm going to get 0 equals 0. Okay, so now I got to think. I don't want to make the same mistake again. So 0 makes me think of no. So I think there's no solution.
0 equals 0. Is that a true statement, Miss Sang? Is 0 the same number as 0?
I guess.
So when it's a true statement, that means the answer is
infinitely many solutions. Okay. You didn't see that. See? Nothing. So my real answer was actually infinitely many solutions.
Very
like
good.
That. Don't you like my spelling? I'm really good at spelling.
Awesome. I love a good speller. Problem number 4.
4.
Last chance, Miss Sang.
I'm totally going to get this right. I can't possibly make that many mistakes. Okay, so I'm going to move the variable to the left. So I'm going to go ahead and subtract 9w from both sides, which is going to leave me with 3 equals 7. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of the constant again and subtract 7 from both sides, leaving me with 4 equals 0. I am so sure I got this one right. The answer is no solution. It's that 0 again. Whenever I see 0, I always think no solution. Don't you, Miss Jen?
No.
Why can't you just agree with me for once?
Wrong again.
What did I do wrong this time?
Alright, well, let's see. The last thing you wrote is 4 equals 0.
Okay.
Is that a true statement?
That's why I put no solution.
Is 4 the same number as 0? Okay, well, that is no solution. You're right.
Yeah, see, I'm right.
However, the 0 is not the reason why it's no solution.
It's not?
It's because they're not the same number. 4 is not equal to 0. It's not a true statement.
But I'm right.
That's why it's no solution. Not that it's a 0. Just that they're not the same number.
But I was right.
But your work doesn't match.
Darn. Just remember, guys, I was actually right, though. But oh my goodness, I've learned so much, and now when I take my quiz, I'm not going to make the same mistakes.
Good, and you guys better not make those mistakes again either.
No. So, real quick, thank you for tuning in. This was a lot of fun. Hopefully you enjoyed this video.
It was a lot of fun to make. I hope you had a lot of fun watching it.
And remember, until next time, don't make any.
No more mistakes.
No. Bye.
Bye. So, Miss Sang, I'm going to have you try to solve this equation here.
Why, thank you for the intro, Miss Sang.
Miss Sang. Okay, problem number 4.
Start over, Kelly.
Let me explain to you the roles we're going to be playing today.
Today.
So before we get started, let me explain the roles we're going to be playing today.